Hello and welcome to my playthrough of The Elder Scrolls Morrowind. What's up, guys? I'm Mike and Hi-Fi, and before we get started here, I figured I would go through a couple of brief things regarding this playthrough and such. So first off, I've never played an Elder Scrolls game before. I have done all of the Fallout games. Back in 2015, I played Fallout 1, 2, and 3. And then the following year, I did New Vegas. And then after that, I did Fallout 4, which took quite a while for unknown reasons. But I have no idea what to expect from Elder Scrolls other than it sort of plays like Fallout, just in a different setting, you know, a medieval fantasy sort of setting, instead of post-apocalyptic stuff. But I do plan to eventually play Oblivion and Skyrim at some point in the future. I don't think I'm going to do it back to back like I did with the Fallout franchise playthrough that we did. There was just too much. So I think it's going to be like, if I manage to finish this game, then, you know, we'll see. It could be a year, 2 years, whatever, until we get to Oblivion or Skyrim. It just depends. Just see how much fun I'm having, and, you know, experiencing an Elder Scrolls game for the first time might be a little bit overwhelming for me, but we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. And speaking of more on that, I have modded this game. I thought about not modding the game and just playing it straight up vanilla. But the fact that this game is older than, you know, Fallout 3, I figured I would probably mod it, because when we played the Fallout games, even Fallout 1 and 2, I did some modding, you know, whether it was just like adding cut content, stuff like that. But with Fallout 3, I also did graphical mods and stuff like that. Mainly keeping the game vanilla, but just making it look nicer. So I thought I would do that with Morrowind, since I did that with Fallout, and it does make the game look a lot nicer. I've done some tests and stuff like that, just in the starting town, and it looks pretty nice. So it's mostly vanilla, except, you know, with a fresh coat of paint. And I know that you can make the game look so much better, but to that point, it makes it seem like you're going a little too hard in it, and it doesn't need to look like it came out, you know, 3-4 years ago. So with the modding that I've done, it has made it high res and stuff like that, but it doesn't go that far where it's like, yeah, this game looks like it came out 3-4 years ago. I didn't want to go that deep. So it is modded with some graphic mods and bug fixes and stuff like that, but for the most part, it's straight up vanilla. So we'll see how that runs. I know that there's been some issues with some of the things, particularly the sound. So if the sound starts bugging, then I'll have to just save and then just reload, and it'll be fine. I don't know why it does that, but yeah. And then we'll just see if we come across any mods that I installed that don't work. We'll just have to wait and see. And then to start off this game, I will be doing local recordings, you know, just playing this offline. Normally, I like to stream on my Twitch channel, and then I move the VODs over here to my YouTube and stuff like that. But I think for this game, I want to start out just playing it off stream by myself, so that way I can get familiar with it and see if this is a game that I'm going to even want to stream. I don't think that when it comes to streaming, this is going to be quite popular, like the Fallout games were when I played through them and streamed them. This game has so much reading in it. It has so much reading, and I think I'm going to get a little fatigued by doing that, especially if we read into like books and stuff that are quite big, a lot of pages and stuff, a lot of words. So I don't know, we'll see. But I know that this game has a lot of reading and dialogue and stuff like that. It's not really voice acted from what I heard. So I will mispronounce words, you know, places, things in the Elder Scrolls lore and stuff like that. And I will correct myself if I hear like an NPC say it or something, but for the most part, I think I'm just gonna either mispronounce it and just keep going rather than sit there and try to figure out the word, because sometimes I think some of the words in this game, just the names, are like, it's almost gibberish to me. So I'm not gonna go all crazy and try to be a perfectionist when it comes to you know, trying to pronounce the words properly, unless I hear it in game or you guys correct me at some point where I can, you know, correct it and it's not a year down the line. Like, I don't know, you're making a comment on a video that was released a year ago or something. But other than that, I think that's about it. So let's jump into the game. First time ever experiencing Elder Scrolls, and I'm starting with Morrowind. Without the hero, there is no event. It went by so fast.
They have taken you from the Imperial City's prison. First by carriage and now by boat. To the east, to Morrowind. Fear not, for I am watchful. You have been chosen.
Wake up. We're here. Why are you shaking? Are you okay? Wake up.
Wake up. Alright, we'll see if the mods are actually working or not
Stand up.
when we exit the boat.
There you go. You were dreaming. What's your name?
What's your name? Okay, so I have thought about this quite a bit, about what kind of class I want to play, what race I want to be, and stuff like that. I'm not going to say just yet. You might be able to guess from the name, but we'll talk more about that as we play through this little character creation session here. But
Not even last night's storm could wake you. I heard them say we've reached Morrowind. I'm sure they'll let us go.
I might adjust the audio
Quiet.
in the next
Here
session.
comes the guard.
This is where you get off. Come with me.
This is where you get off.
You better do what they say.
Better do what they say. Okay. Well, yeah, I'm just gonna RP walk out of here. Some bones over here. Go ahead and walk up this way. But yeah, I've looked at all the classes and stuff like that, and I think I've kind of made my own, but it's mostly a default class, but with maybe one or two choices changed.
Get yourself up on deck and let's keep this as civil as possible.
How about, okay, all right. Press E to open the hatch. Yeah, so in this game, they had the space bar as the keybind for like activating stuff, and I was like, most games it's like E, so I just moved it over to E.
The sooner we can move on.
Dude, look at this. This looks so good, man.
Yes, confused?
Confused?
We're all waiting.
How's does the audio look good? I think it does. I'm not too loud, am I? It kind of looks like it, but I don't think
On
so.
deck. Now, prisoner.
That'll be horrible if this whole session is destroyed by tech things. Yeah, this is working. Okay. Yep, 100% it's working. Okay, so take a look. Take a look at the...
This is where they want you. Head down to the dock and I'll show you to the census office.
I will, sir. Because there was one time where I launched the Morrowind shortcut that I have on the desktop that uses Mod Organizer 2. And I launched it through there, and like the mods didn't load one time, so I was really worried about that. Look at this, man. And like I said in my intro, there are different modding guides or videos that you can use to make this game look way better than what I modded it to be. But like I said, I don't want to go too try hard when it comes to modding this game. I just didn't want vanilla. It just looks really outdated. Some people might swear by vanilla, but you know, I'm going off my experiences of what I've done in the past with Bethesda games, and modding is just,
Let's go. Move it along.
it's nice when it all works out. Okay,
Let's go. Move it along.
just let me take this in. Damn. Although I do feel like that
Let's go.
Strider, that texture looks a little bit off to me, maybe. But I don't
Let's
know.
go. Move it along.
It is what it is. I don't know how many of those things we're going to be seeing. Hello, sir.
You finally arrived, but our records don't show from where.
Da-da-da-da-da. All right. So we're going to pick our race and our character's appearance. Argonian? Is that what I'm going to be? No, I'm not going to be an Argonian. Am I going to be a normal Hume? No, I'm not going to be a normal Hume. What about a dark elf or any elf rather? Yeah, probably not. An Imperial. Star of the West, Voice of the Emperor. I don't know anything about the Imperial. That seems like an interesting character to make, though. An Imperial person. Nah, not doing that. A Khajiit. Am I playing as a El Gato? What other faces did they have? Okay, that's a straight up tiger. This guy got burned. Oh man, I could see the backstory now. Burned because he was playing with magic, and then he swore off never to play magic again. So he doesn't use spells or use magic. He just used straight up swords and melee weapons. Yep, there you go. Easy background, character background. No, I'm not playing as a cat. Nord? I really thought about this. I really thought about this quite a bit. Immune to frost, resist shock. Just seems pretty badass, dude. They probably have different faces and stuff. They actually have a lot more faces. What the hell? This guy, dude. No, I'm not playing as a Nord. Orc, please. Red Guard? I don't even know what this is. I don't know what Red Guards are in this game. What does it mean? Wood Elf? No. Now we're playing as an Orc. I think Orc's pretty cool. I think an Orc would be pretty cool. So that's what I want to be playing as. I don't think we have very many options for faces here. I don't think I want to go with like a tribal orc looking thing. This just looks weird to me. Not a fan of that. This looks fine. Or even this. This does have some tribal stuff though. I think the default orc is fine. I think this is fine. Change the hair up a little bit. Man, look like he's a genie now. I don't know. This has got like he's balding. He's a balding orc. Nah, I'm not a balding orc. Although if I was, I'd be wearing a helmet all the time. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go with this one right here, honestly. I like the mutton chops and the rings and the hair back there. I think this looks cool. This looks pretty neat. So I'm gonna be playing as an orc.
I'm sure you'll fit right in. Follow me up to the office and they'll finish your release.
Yeah, I'm sure orcs fit in great here in this world. Man, this just looks so good to me. It looks nice without looking too overboard, you know? Play as an orc and we'll see how we do. I might play as orc in the other games maybe, but we'll see. We'll see when we get there. Okay. Got give a little pan of the room there. Looks really nice. Looks super nice. All right, now it comes down to making our character class and all of that.
Yes, we've been expecting you.
Yes.
You'll have to be recorded before you're officially released. There are a few ways we can do this, and the choice is yours.
Choice is mine. So, the thing I will be doing is fill out the forms myself, create a custom class. But I'm kind of curious to see, like, by answering these questions, what kind of class they will give me. So let's do that just for fun. I might edit this part out and just go straight to the end, depending on certain questions, but we'll just see.
On a clear day, you chance upon a strange animal, its leg trapped in a hunter's claw snare. Judging from the bleeding, it will not survive long.
Wow, I didn't know these
What
were...
do you do?
I didn't know these were voice acted. This is kind of cool. Okay, use herbs from your pack and put it to sleep. Draw your dagger, mercifully ending its life with a single thrust. Do not interfere with the nature. I was gonna say nature. The natural evolution of events. I mean, it's kind of nature, but rather taking the opportunity to learn more about a strange animal that you never seen before. It ain't got much time left. It's bleeding out. I think we just mercifully kill it. Yeah, sure. Your personality and past reflect an archer. Really? Wow. Is it because I love coins? I'm surprised it's not a mercenary or something like that. Interesting. Now, randomly generated, I'm sure. There was only like 3 or 4 options per however many questions there were. Okay.
Very good. The letter that preceded, you mentioned you were
Wait,
born under a
I don't want to be an
certain
archer though.
sign. And what would that be?
Oh no. Okay, yeah, here we go. I didn't want to be an archer. Pick from a class list. So I know that I have a mod. I think one of the mods has some extra classes that you can pick that weren't in the original game. Stuff like I can't tell. I know that for sure because I was looking this stuff up. Stuff like a necromancer. And I think there's like a witch. Yeah, stuff like that. Those sorts of things were not in the original game, and I guess with whatever mod I had installed added those for some reason. Just to kind of like, you know, if you want to have different classes to choose from that would be better suited. But we're not going to do that. So I have my class info stuff right here. And we're going to fill out the forms by ourselves. Class description. So our specialization is going to be combat for sure. We're going to be combat heavy. We're going to go with our favorite attributes are going to be strength. And we are going to change this to... I was debating speed because the orcs in this game walk so slow. But I think agility is what I'm going to go with. So strength and agility are going to be my top things. Let's see here. Block is on here. Let's change this to axe. And then we have Heavy armor, blunt weapon. We need to put long blade here. Long blade, and then minor skills. We'll keep medium armor, armorer. All this stuff's gonna get changed, honestly. We're gonna change this to alchemy. I'm gonna try alchemy, honestly. And then these two are gonna be dependent on how I played the Fallout games, and I want to be able to have like a better shot at doing things, and those would be speechcraft and security. Being able to lockpick and try to persuade people. I want to try to do those things. It might not be the best for an orc, especially the starting stats that it has, but I'm gonna see how this works. This setup right here might be one of the worst, but I am going to do it because why not? So I think these are all the things that I want. Block, axe, long blade, blunt weapon, heavy armor, and major. Medium armor, armorer, alchemy, speechcraft, and security. Yeah, we'll just do that, I guess. We'll do that, I guess. I'm a little... I don't know if I should use alchemy. But we could pick something else. But I don't think there's really anything else that I want to pick. I don't want to pick athletics because that's something that you can easily level up. I already have pretty much all of this except spear. I'm not doing any magic stuff except alchemy, but I mean, I don't know. Illusion. I don't know. I feel like in this game, magic might be the most interesting and the most fun in an Elder Scrolls game because of like how much is available. Because I know that in Oblivion and Skyrim, things probably get more simplified compared to this game. But it just seems like magic in this game is pretty complex, and I don't know if I'll like it. So rather than risk it, I'll just do the melee way instead. But yeah, I think this is fine. I think this is fine. So now we pick the sign, and I was thinking there was two signs that I was thinking. I was thinking the steed, just because of more speed, because I'm an orc and orcs are already slow. Warrior, get more attack points. But then when I started to mess around more with my class, I thought this one is too good to pass up on. Personality 25 points, endurance 25 points. I need the personality for speechcraft, and yeah, I just think this works better for my character. And I think endurance is more health based, so that's really good for what I'm trying to play. So we're gonna go with the lady as our bird sign.
Interesting. Now, before I stamp these papers, make sure this information is correct.
I'm an orc named Gorba. The adventurer, it's a predetermined class, or it's just the default name for when you're gonna make your own. We've got the lady, constellation of the lady with a prime aspect of Masser. The lady is one of the warrior's charges, and her season is Heartfire. Those born under the sign of the lady are kind and tolerant. I don't think my orc's gonna be that, but yeah. We got 52 health. All this stuff. So our speechcraft is 15. I don't know what these go up to. But yeah, not bad actually. Everything else is just... There you go. Lady's favorite, berserk, no spells, good strength, willpower, agility, speed is pretty low, endurance is high, personality is good, luck. Looks good to me, sir. You have a stats menu where you can view your information. Right-clicking allows you to use menus. When you are done, right-click them again to close it.
Show your papers to the captain when you exit to get your release fee.
Read your papers by pressing E. Take them. Release identification. For release, the Emperor Uriel Septon's 7th decree to the district of Vardenfell in the province of Morrowind. Name Gorba, race Orc, class adventurer. Signed Ergalla, agent of the Satanine Imperial Census and Excise. Okay, take it. Inventory. Let's open up our menus. Got our inventory here and our character stuff here, which is not bad. I guess this is our weight right here. Not a lot going on there. Man, this looks so cool. Can't take any of that stuff because you just don't want to do it. Read History of the Empire. 1, 2, 3, and 4. I don't know.
Through to the next building and talk to Celes Gravius.
I can't save, and the music's crackling. I can hear it.
Continue through to the next building and talk to Celes Gravius.
Okay. Celes Gravius. We're back. I don't want to take this. How do I read this, though? Take, next, close. I don't want to take it because then they're going to get mad. I would love to read this stuff, but I don't want to start off the beginning with reading a freaking giant book about all of this stuff. Maybe I can come back in here later. I'm not sure if I can come back in here once I leave, but yeah. Let's talk to him. I'm an officer of the Imperial Legion. Move along. Imperial Legion? This is the first time I'm seeing, or not the first time, but like this is the dialogue in the game. Dialogue box. Imperial Legion. We have garrisons at Fort Pelagiad, Hawkmoth Fort in Ebonheart, Fort Moonmoth in Balmora, Fort Buckmoth, like a lot of moths, huh? In Aldrun, and Fort Darius in Nessus. Were you looking to join the Imperial Legion? Join the Imperial Legion. All the garrisons are presently at full strength, except perhaps the Deathshed Legion at Fort Darius in the West Gash near the village of Nessus. If you're interested, you'll have to talk to General Darius there. I don't think I'll join the Legion, but that's interesting. So we'll see about that. You should learn how to do combat. Pick up the dagger on the table, activating it with E. Should I turn on crosshair so I can see what I'm looking at? Probably should, huh? Crosshair is not too distracting, is it? Equip the dagger by dropping it on your picture in the inventory menu. Do that. Press F to pull out your weapon. Once your weapon is readied, hold and release the left mouse button to swing it. The harder you swing it, the more damage it does, but more fatigue it will drain. Okay. That's how you put it away too. Ugh. So the note to Risker. Don't think I've forgotten our wager. I want this dagger sharp as Scamp's claw by the morning. Ganciel. Take it. Letters, books, and scrolls can be read by equipping them in your inventory. Bread. You can eat ingredients by equipping them on your character in the inventory. Ingredients have different properties. Some may hurt you, some may help. Paper. Free paper. I'm not gonna be looting everything, I don't think. This regional liquor acts like a potion. To drink potions, equip them. Candlestick. Crab meat. Restore fatigue. A lot here. This music sounds very much like... It kind of gives me the very first Fable game. It gives me some music from that Fable vibe. The firmament. The stars of Tamriel are divided into 13 constellations. 3 of them are major, known as guardians. These are warriors, mage, and thief. And then we've got all of that. So this is lore on all that. Interesting. Can I take this? Guess so. Drain willpower. A lot of stuff. I don't know if I want to loot this. Might not be... I'll loot some of it. Yeah, that's the door to outside. Sturdy arch door. There's a bed here. Pretty soul gem. Or petty, actually. Petty soul gem. Oh my god, there's so much loot, dude. I don't know if I, anything behind here? Nothing. Okay. Let's go into this room. Or actually, not a room. There's a room. Man, this just looks so nice. You have a map menu. It shows the name of the place you are and the direction you are facing. Button here. Local map. Very nice. Now I have a map at the bottom, which is what my camera is sort of blocking. I know you can lock stuff on here so it stays. Should I just keep it like this? Put this up on the screen somewhere? What stays? Maybe, but maybe not so much like now, because, you know, we're not really doing anything. Check the barrel to your left, get the ring inside.